Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. Listen, we just gonna talk because there are some things. It wasn't a lot happening in this episode. I thought it was a cute episode. It wasn't a lot happening, but I do feel there were certain parts of the episode where we got to talk about. We just got to talk about it, okay? Let's go ahead and get into this mess. So Karen and Raven are going to get what they call tattoos. I mean, I guess I wasn't. I mean, girl, Karen, girl, I don't know. Karen got a dot on her ankle. I believe it was her ankle. She said it was the letter G. I think her mother's name was Gloria. I can't remember. She got her mother's first, with the initial of her mother's first name on her body somewhere. I can't remember. Raven asks, Raven asks Karen, was she nervous? I guess about the needle and getting the tattoo. And she says no. Karen says that I've had a little injections for beauty anyways, so I'm not nervous. Now, Karen, y'all know I go up for Karen. Y'all know ever since I saw Karen live and in action at BravoCon, I kind of like started low key standing Karen. Did I tell y'all that? Did I tell y'all low key stand Karen now? Just a little bit. Yes. Girl, Karen was at that BravoCon, turned the girls up. Anyways, child. And I was like, oh, I get it. I get it. Karen was really putting on for us. Karen gave us a show at that BravoCon. Shout out to Karen. But Karen, Auntie, as the newest member of the Karen Club, what Karen call her people? I don't know. Anyways, girl, I guess the Ladom. So, girl, so as a newest member of the Ladom, I'm someone who likes to be honest. Okay, Karen, we're not gonna sit here and act like you just had little injections, Mama. Now, Karen looks good. Karen looks great, actually. But we also know that when you say you had little injections, we know there were big injections because your face looked completely different, okay, than how it did in season one. But I'm not mad at nobody because I feel like when you got what Nene say, they make it when you got the coin. I'm just saying, so like I'm not gonna sit here and act like if I had a little money, I wouldn't do a little tweak and trying to get myself together too, because I would. Okay, but I don't feel like I need a whole lot. Just a little, not no fillers or nothing. Just a little weight loss. You know what I'm saying? Just a little, just a little lipo. Suck it out, throw it in the trash. You know what I'm saying? We all got a little stuff we want to work on, right? But we're not going to act like Karen's face will look completely different than how it did in season one. So when you sit here and say you had little injections, girl, you had big needles and big injections, Karen. Okay. Anyways, Candace and Miss Dorothy. Y'all know I got a little soft spot for Miss Dorothy, even though she, I don't have to get on. I don't have to get onto her a couple of times. But I go up for Miss Dorothy because Miss Dorothy, I don't know if she still does, but she used to watch my channel. That's how Candace found out about my channel, through Miss Dorothy. Miss Dorothy used to watch my channel because, girl, I think she felt like I was the only one who was making sense out of the whole situation, which I believe I was too. Okay. And so I think that's how Miss Dorothy probably took a liking to my channel. Um, and plus, I feel like I'm a truth teller also. So shout out to Miss Dorothy. I'm glad that Miss Dorothy's been on her best behavior. Miss Dorothy ain't really been doing a whole bunch of cutting up the last couple of years we've seen her on screen. I think she pops in, says a little something. You could tell she be itching to say something slick. Now, even though she did kind of throw a little dagger at Chris. Remember like a few episodes ago when Miss Dorothy and Candace was sitting in the backyard having a little charcuterie board and a little sip, I think a little glass of wine, and she threw a little dagger at Chris. I said, "Ooh, okay." So she ain't all the way changed. Okay, she's still gonna she's still gonna get her lick in. Okay, but she better than what she used to do. B. So Candace is throwing like a Mother's Day brunch shindig. Okay, so let's just talk about this mess. So, when it comes to reality TV, this is a mess, okay? And this is what I say. This is what I mean when I say it's a numbers game. Candace is going through the list of folk who she is going to invite to her Mother's Day brunch. I think it was a brunch, right? I'm just going to call it a Mother's Day brunch. A Mother's Day brunch. And she's calling out the people. And then she says, Ashley. I said, Ashley who? Who is Ashley? I don't know her. Is it a new girl on the cast named Ashley? Okay, because I don't know what Ashley is she inviting to the Mother's Day brunch. And she says, Ashley. Oh, Ashley Darby. Oh, okay. 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 I was not expecting that. Okay. Because, girl, her husband is suing you for $2 million. So it's a little confusing to me on why Ashley would even make the cut. But I also have to remember, here we go, it's a numbers game. This is supposed to be something where like the cast is supposed to, or at least the majority of the cast needs to be there. Girl, we're gonna call it for what it is, girl. We really don't care. We don't care about Sharice's daughter. We don't care about, like I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying this is a show that's centered around the 8 housewives and the 2 friends of the show. So, girl, you're gonna have to get as many housewives here as you can. So I'm thinking in my head, she looking at it like, I don't like Ashley. Okay, Giselle ain't coming. At the time, she hadn't invited Robyn, but she invited Robyn. Okay, I can't, and then Wendy's not coming. You see what I'm saying? So Giselle not coming, Wendy not coming. At the time, she wasn't going to invite Robyn. So who can I invite? Girl, Nneka. Girl, okay, Mia, me. That's 3. And who else? Oh, and Karen. So I'm thinking in her head, she thinking like, oh, like this is how the icing. I think this is part of the icing out game. So now I have to swallow my pride, even though I know this woman's husband is suing me, and she probably in on it. But now I have to swallow my pride and make sure I can get as many people on the cast to my thing as possible. You get where I'm going with this? It looks, don't get it twisted, it looks crazy as hell. Because we know what we know about the lawsuit and all that stuff, and we know that Candace and Ashley, we know that they have told us that they can coexist. But I do think it's strange that Ashley is invited to this brunch. But I also understand that, girl, this is part of why, like, I can't be iced out, so I gotta invite this bitch, even though I really don't want to. That, I think that's where the game of reality TV starts to come in. I don't know. I'm not a reality TV expert, but I just feel like that's part of the game. Did y'all hear when Candace said if I invite Sheila in her wig, I gotta invite her daughter? Girl, let me tell you something. Girl, I swear to God, I wish we could go back to season, girl, when Candace and Robyn, I mean not Candace and Robyn, when the whole, Ashley and when Ashley was trespassing and Candace really could have blew her head off. See, that's what y'all don't want to talk about. When she kept walking in and out of Candace's house. I really wish we could go back to that season because Candace really wanted to wear Sheila low. Remember when Candace said, "Do you really want to bring up mothers?" Girl, Candace been waiting to drag Sheila just a little bit. She been wanting to drag Sheila by her wig. I guarantee you, if Candace could go back into time, girl, and have a little 1-2 again with Candace and talk about the mamas, girl, Candace would. Hey! Because Candace really wanted to drag Sheila then, but Candace was trying to act like she had some sense. Okay. Anyways, um, Wendy meets up with some producers. I said, "Who was that man?" Girl. I said, "Oh, girl, let me fix my titties." I said, "Who was that man?" Let me push my titties up and bring them together. That man was cute. I said, "Oh, okay." Shout out to him. Shout out to Mr. Producer Man. Okay. Anyways, Wendy says that the last producer wanted 50% of the show. Now I don't know how that shit worked. Okay, I don't know. But if I'm coming up with my own show and my stuff, how you gonna walk in talking about you want 50%? I don't know how that works. Is that how it works? Like if you bring in a producer, they can ask for 50% of your like. I don't know how that works. Girl, I would have shut the door in her face. Girl, matter of fact, as soon as that contract would have came over, I would have ripped it up. Girl, don't send me no shit like this, girl. You take care, okay? So Wendy brought some new producers onto the show. She got rid of the old one. Nneka and her sister, they go out and walk around a furniture store. You know the housewives, just not Nneka. It's just not Nneka. You know the housewives, they're good for just going to a store, walking around, not buying nothing. So Nneka pretty much went to a furniture store with her sister and just walked around. That's Housewives 101 for a lot of the girls. Um, you know what I am tired of? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Nneka girl, this is the difference between Candace and Nneka. Candace really doesn't talk about money like that, right? We can see that she came from a little bit of. That's what I'm saying, girl. The girls who got it don't have to always shout to the rooftop that I got it. Because I can look at your lifestyle and see that you got it. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. Ain't too many bitches walking around here who mama can throw them 150,000, however much Miss Dorothy threw to Candace for a wedding. So right then and there, I knew that Candace came from a little bit of coin. Okay? Is y'all mama throwing y'all $150,000 or $200,000 for a wedding? Oh, okay. So listen, Nneka says that her sister basically has a lot of money. And my whole thing is this, girl, Nneka, you have been talking about all this money y'all got, and I ain't seen it, none of it. You said that your daddy was a rich bitch, you a rich bitch, and your husband just bought you a $2 million house. Now you saying your sister got a whole bunch of money. I'm not saying they don't, but girl, if you're gonna be talking about it, girl, I'm gonna need you to put your money where your mouth is. Anyways, her father is a doctor. Her sister's a doctor too. Her and her sister look just alike. I'm gonna go ahead and just be honest with y'all. I don't know, but you know, all I'm gonna say is this. Miss Sharon, shout out to Dr. Wendy, you know that's my girl. But Miss Sharon ain't the only one who looked like she been dipping in some Clorox, okay? Because I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Nneka's sister looked like she been bathing in Clorox too, if the girls get what I'm trying to say. I don't know. But I just feel like that's not her original skin tone. It was given very much Connie from Young, Famous, and African. It was given very much to African girls, you know, from the Netflix show. Connie, what was the other girls? About 4 of them was over there girls. Okay? But yeah, their father came from nothing. Now, you know, he's a doctor. He's doing well for himself. So shout out to Nneka's father. Karen and Giselle, they have a breakfast date with their daughters, Raven and I forgot the other girl name. Giselle's oldest daughter, the one that's going to college. Girl, I don't really care about that. Okay, girl. Robyn, wait. Oh, that's when okay, so Candace I guess Candace thought about it and decided to send Robyn a message inviting her to the brunch. Robyn pretty much said, I'm gonna say some of this. Okay, Robyn pretty much said that girl, the door is closed and I'm good on her. I think the problem that a lot of us are having when it comes to Candace and Robyn is I don't think anyone who watches Real Housewives of Potomac ever knew that Candace and Robyn had this close relationship that Candace says that they had because we've never really seen it on the show, right? So I don't know if it just seems like Candace had one idea of what type of relationship she had with Robyn, and Robyn had a completely different idea of what I am to this person. Because honestly speaking, even when they decided to show the receipts of, I guess, Candace talking about Robyn online, it's still not adding up as to why. All I'm saying is this: whatever's happened between Candace and Robyn is not that deep to the point where they can't move on. I don't think it is. If Robyn can forgive Ashley, and we know Ashley used to drag the dog shit out of Robyn season after season, then I would think that if you are as close as you say you are to this woman, then y'all could find it to have a conversation, see where you guys went wrong, and then move forward. But the simple fact that Robyn is pretty much on some bitch fuck you, and Candace is on some, oh my God, I want to try to rebuild this friendship. I'm crying, I'm crying, I'm crying, I'm crying. It's like, and then we all looking like, girl, Candace, girl, when did y'all become this cool? Because we confused. Because Robyn is pretty much telling you to your face, bitch, fuck you. And you keep saying, oh my God, that's my sister. The friendship is over. Oh my God, what is going on? I really want to talk to her. I really want to save this friendship. But I also know too that Giselle, I'm sorry, we're going to bring up Giselle. Giselle is also, we've heard Giselle tell Robyn last week or the week before last when they were in Austin, pretty much don't talk to Candace. I really do believe that Robyn knows that it's not that deep between her and Candace, and it's something that they could have worked through. But because Big Sister Giselle told me, bitch, I can't be friends with her, then I can't be friends with her. I really honestly think that's what it boils down to. These are some of the tweets they showed. I'm getting ahead of myself. When Robyn and Giselle had a sit down, we'll get to the sit down in a little bit. And while we reserve the right to be judicious about what we share, there's a special brand of audacity attached to individuals who will knowingly bury the lead in exchange for damning and salacious lies that stand to cause irreparable harm to innocent people. That was one of the tweets they showed her. Does that really sound that bad to the point where it's something that we can't work through? Robyn literally got down to her podcast and said that, girl, I believe everything pretty much that girl, the lady was cheating on with Chris. Another tweet they showed was, why be open or genuine or authentic when the least of us can rob our reviewers of the truth and continually be rewarded for it? I'm just saying, we're gonna get back into that. Um, I just don't think that Robyn I just don't think that Robyn looked at whatever friendship, sisterhood that her and Candace had through the same lens that Candace looked through it. Like it can't be because Robyn is too quick to pretty much dismiss and throw the friendship away over something that I really think could have been rectified. Um, so Candace has a brunch, baby. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Miss Candace Dilla Bassett, but if we're gonna be honest about it, she is the only one on the cast that has brought even a little bit of wealth to the show. If we're gonna be honest, now, do I think this brunch was sponsored? Yes, okay, but it don't matter. It was nice as hell, and it looked like it cost a little. It looked like it cost a little bit of coin. Candace is the only one that has brought a little bit of wealth to the Potomac. And y'all been hating her ever since the season she got on and showed y'all she came from a little bit of money. That's how I know the girls be talking about they like generational wealth. No, y'all don't. As soon as a girl say they came from generational wealth, y'all start talking about, oh my God, your mama took care of you. Bitch, you ain't said that about Paris Hilton and the rest of them who came from it. You think they built? You think Paris Hilton built what she built off of her and her only? No. Anyways, girl. Um, Mia's mother couldn't make it to the brunch. I think Mia has come to the conclusion that her relationship with her mother, it is what it is. However, I don't think that Mia is good. Let me tell you something. One thing I figured out about all of us, including myself, if y'all heard Mia when she was talking about her mother and she was like, I'm good. This is what Mia was saying. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Like she's not good. Right? Because if you have to continually repeat, girl, the same thing over and over, you're trying to convince yourself that you're good, but she's not good. Right? She still has issues with her mother, and she knows that her mother is closer to her sister, and I think she recognizes that, but she's not good. Anyways, so did y'all see when Sharice walked in? Girl, babe, when Sharice walked in, girl, Karen looked. Oh, girl, I said Karen do not like Sharice. Um, they talk about Jackie. Is Jackie coming on the show? You know, I have a rule now. If you're not mic'd up, if you're not on the camera, I don't want to talk about you. Sharice and Mia had a conversation about Jackie. I guess Sharice ran into Jackie. Jackie not mic'd up. If Jackie would have walked through the door, we could have a conversation about Jackie. But clearly, y'all was not interested in Jackie because y'all to bring the helper back. Okay, so why was we talking about? Why do we have a whole 3-minute conversation about somebody who not on the show no more? Now, if Jackie pop up later in the season, then we could talk about Jackie. Other than that, I don't want to talk about Jackie. Sharice asks Ashley about her divorce. Listen, let me tell you something. I think Ashley make a cute coin off of this show. I don't think any of the ladies are making what the girls from Atlanta used to make, but I think they're making a cute coin, right? Ashley knows that this job is not guaranteed, right? Ashley knows she can't afford that house when it's all said and done. If Ashley doesn't return next season, I hope Ashley got some stuff going on in the background that we don't know about, because that's part of the reason why I think that she won't divorce Michael. I think Michael, I don't know, for whatever reason, she's just not divorcing Michael. And I think it has to do with the fact that, girl, she knows that when it comes down to it, she can afford that almost $3 million house, especially if she loses this check. Now, I remember somebody saying that Ashley actually owns like a yoga studio, or she does yoga. I forgot. Somebody was saying something, but you know, they say with Bravo, girl, if you promote the business, you have to give them a percentage of the business or some shit like that. They were saying about that Bravo does. I think that's true because the whole Bethany stuff. Remember the whole Bethany clause? So I guess if you promote the business, they're gonna take a little bit of your coin. So I guess Ashley has decided not to promote some of her businesses. I don't know. But I do think that's part of the reason why she's remaining married to Michael, because I think if Michael divorces her, then I think he's going to really be done with Ashley. And if he stays married to Ashley, then he'll help out just a little bit. Anyways, I thought it was cute that Candace didn't care that Karen was basically, girl, shooting her shot with the perfume people. I think that's cute. I mean, girl, we all friends. Girl, if you want to talk to the perfume people, girl, talk to the perfume people. Girl, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I already got my sponsorship. Okay, that's how I look at it, girl. Now, if you're interfering with what I got going on, then bitch, I'm gonna have to tell you, girl, I need you to take a couple steps back. But girl, if I already signed my contract and my money is good, then girl, go for what you know, sister. Karen basically, I guess Karen is having something in Surrey, and she says that the girls are a lot. She basically said y'all bitches is ghetto as fuck, pretty much. And I can't invite you all because, girl, y'all are a liability. Now, girl, this is no tea, no shade. I'm from a very small town. When I left my town after I graduated from high school, I think the population was like 1,500 people. I'm from a very, very, very itty bitty small town. I think it's grown since, I think it's probably like 2,500 now, but my graduating class was only 79 people. The middle school and the high school were right beside each other. We had one traffic light. Yeah, it was a very small town. Dirt roads, right? Like dirt roads, for real dirt roads. Um, so it's no shade to Surrey because I'm from pretty much a Surrey. But Karen, what lot? What? Girl, no shade. What's gonna happen in Surrey to the point where, girl, it's just so bad that, girl, they're a liability? What they gonna do? Knock down one of the girl, knock down a couple of girl. Well, I mean, like, what they gonna do? Anyways, Robyn and Candace sit down. I put this should have happened episode 2. Girl, who was this hitting me up on Jack? Girl, somebody just hit me up on Jack. I don't know, girl, that was Grinder. Oh, girl, he kind of cute. I know that's right. Anyways, come on, Poppy. Girl, I'm about to go. I'm about to go over there and bitty bitty bomb bomb with somebody. Anyways, no, but for real. So this is the thing. I think what happens is there are people out there who I think sometimes when you like someone, it's hard for you to sometimes see what's exactly happening. I think for me, for example, like I'll use Kimmy as an example from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all know I like used to go up for Kimmy. It's not that I would lie about what I saw. I just didn't see it. You see what I'm saying? I think there are a group of people out there who will see what they see on Potomac and lie about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, girl, you really just gonna lie about some shit that didn't happen, or you gonna really twist it around? I hate that we have to go backwards. Correct me if I'm wrong. I remember the whole mess with Chris, Giselle, Candace, all that mess happening, right? And it looked as if Robyn had Chris's back in the whole situation. And I think a lot of us were kind of, because we know that Robyn is not going to go against Giselle. And then when they played the flashback clip, Robyn did kind of throw out there pretty much as to why Giselle would feel some type of way because he was drunk. So we're not going to turn and act like Robyn didn't say that because she did. And then we also remember in Miami, for whatever reason, Robyn just up and got mad at Candace. And I think that some of us thought the reason why she got upset at Candace is because Candace was, I guess, supposed to turn her back against Wendy and I guess ice Wendy out, and Candace wouldn't do it. And I think that was part of the reason why Robyn got upset at Candace. And then they went to dinner, and Candace was up in her room going on a rant on IG, and Robyn decided to bring out a speaker and put it in the middle of the restaurant dinner table and play the audio of Candace going off. Come to find out, Candace spoke highly of Robyn and I believe her hat business. So now fast forward, the show is aired. Everybody get to watch the episodes. Candace now thinks that Robyn has something to do with the takedown of Chris and her marriage. And it's not too hard to believe that she has something to do with it. We're just gonna talk real, like clear and plain. And honest. I think that when the girls sign up for reality TV, especially now, the girls sign up because they want to be famous, but they don't want to tell their real tea. So if I can maneuver this reality TV game and not tell my real tea and still make money and still get a little bit of celebrity and fame, then I'm okay with that. I think that where it starts, okay. Do we expect anybody just to get on TV and tell their deepest, darkest, embarrassing secrets? No. But I think that's where it starts to become a blurred line because you sign up to be on reality TV and that's what it's about. I think where the disconnect came in with Robyn and the mess that happened is because it looked as if Robyn had her own shit going on. And because we know you and Giselle are like this, it appeared as if Giselle, Ashley, and Robyn got together and said, this is what we're going to do for this season to keep the heat off of you. I don't think it would have looked bad if we didn't know about Robyn's situation. But because we knew that Robyn had her own shit going on at home, and now y'all have come up with this lie to basically take down Chris and Candace, now it looks as if, oh, y'all did that because you had your own shit going on. Do I believe that Robyn knew the ins and outs of what Ashley and just because the truth of the matter is that people think that it'd be Robyn and Giselle a lot of the times. I don't think I think Robyn knows some of the shit that's going on, but the two real bandits is really Ashley and Giselle. So do I think that Robyn knew all the ins and outs of what was going on? No. But it looked like, oh girl, you got your own shit going on and you don't want nobody to know. So girl, let's do this to keep the conversation going so it'll stay off of you. That's what it looked like. Of course, Robyn says that that's not the case. She says that she's not throwing her husband under the bus, and she says she'll pretty much do the same thing again and not tell her business. And that's right then and there. I swear to God, if I was a motherfucking Bravo exec, this would be Robyn's last motherfucking season. You're not gonna get down to the TV and beat your chest and basically say that you would do the same thing over again after I'm paying you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to tell your business. And let's just call a thing a thing. If Robyn left the show to next season, she would not be missed. We're not gonna sit here and act like Robyn is a Nene Leakes or a Kenya Moore. She's not. So Robyn, this will be Robyn's last season, based off just of that smart ass comment that she made sitting down at the restaurant. Oh, you think I'm about to pay you? Because the truth of the matter is you've been able to afford your lifestyle and get that house and all that mess that you have going on because, girl, we hired you and we give you a check. And we give you a check to tell your business. So if you think that you telling me that you would do the same thing over again, lets me know, girl, you will be released to the community come season 9. Fuck around and find out. Hold up. My stomach growling. I think this could be one of those situations. I put this down on my paper. This could be one of those situations where it's like a Candy. Listen to me. Candy, Phaedra, and Portia. A lot of us just don't understand why Candy forgave Portia and didn't forgive Phaedra. Some of y'all say because Phaedra didn't apologize. And because Phaedra and Candy were really friends, and I guess because they were really friends, she expected more out of Phaedra. This could be one of those situations where Candace looks at Giselle as the Phaedra, and she looks at Robyn as the Portia. Where I feel like you had something to do with it. I don't think your hands are that dirty, but her hands, baby, it looked like she just put them down in a dirt pit, okay? And her feet. She can't even walk without a dirt trail following her. So I feel like that's where Candace is coming from. She doesn't think that Robyn is as guilty as Giselle, but she still feels as though, girl, you knew the ins and outs of it. And I think that's where I'm coming from with it too. I don't think that Robyn knew 100% about what was going on, but I feel like you know how like when people say, girl, the least you know, the better. I feel like it was one of those situations. Kind of like, girl, we're gonna do this, but the least you know, the better. I really do feel that way. Robyn does say, if you feel basically if I'm capable of doing all that, then why you want to be friends with me? And again, I feel like to Candace, it's not in her head. It's not like you're Giselle. It's not. I mean, it's not like you're Phaedra. You're the Portia. So I feel like I can forgive you because I don't think that you're just as. I don't think that you're as guilty as Giselle. This is where I feel like Candace, you had me a little fucked up when she made a comment about the whole world was dragging Robyn. It sounded like Candace was saying, girl, the whole world was dragging you, so why are you mad at me for kind of getting in on the action? Girl, that's not how friendship works, mama. Girl, Miss Thing. I don't give a damn if everybody in the world was dragging Robyn. That doesn't mean that you hop in and girl get your lick. Now, if you want your lick back because you feel like she did something to you, then that's fine. But don't do it because you feel like all the other girls and boys on the internet dragging her. So let me get a lick in too. That's where, Candace, you start to lose me and some of the girls. Because now it's like, oh, you want to get down to the internet and do a whole bunch of, gang banging on Twitter because you see the other girls doing a whole bunch of gang banging. But you are the one who said that that's your sister. Bitch, we ain't ever said that Robyn was our sister. Okay? So if that's your sister, you can't then turn around and girl gang bang with the rest of the girls and boys down to the Twitter. That was pretty much it. Yeah, I just feel like Robyn, girl, you not as innocent. Robyn, and this is the thing that gets me. Y'all get down to the internet trying to act like Robyn is just this innocent, big-eyed girl who just don't know no better. Robyn was doing some shit that season that Candace should definitely question. Girl, and I think part of the problem also, let me read my tweets. This is what I put on Twitter. Yeah, I gotta go. I'm hungry. I put, girl, that combo with Robyn and Candace was a mess. In the end, Robyn never F with Candace like that, and Candace thought she was an honorary green-eyed bandit by way of Robyn. What Candace did via X, Twitter, was slight work compared to how Ashley used to drag Robyn season after season. Candy Pants probably thought, well, she forgave Ashley, so she'll forgive me too. I think Robyn will be willing to forgive Candace because their situation isn't that deep at all. I mean, isn't that deep at all. However, First Lady Jizzy will never allow it to happen. I also put, Robyn pulled a JBL out, put it in the middle of a restaurant table. Candace calls Robyn a fraud. Everything Candace said was a reaction to an action. I don't understand why Candace longs for this friendship. I would have been said, fuck you, and went on by my business. Because that's pretty much what Robyn is telling Candace. And Candace is still like running behind her like a puppy dog, like my sister, my sister, my sister. Because she don't care about you. You thought that, girl, you were, I guess, the second Giselle in line? No. If Robyn is willing to throw a friendship away over this, right? But she can forgive Ashley and some of the other girls, then girl, she still deals with Robyn. And Robyn drags the dog fuck out of Robyn. My stomach growling. Y'all hear it? You see what I'm saying? We see Karen drag Robyn season after season. Had that lady at BravoCon girl crying. Yes, Robyn had tissue paper girls. It was in the back acting. Girl, let me shut up. So I think that Candace probably thought, okay, girl, we can get past this. Like, I'm pissed off at you because I feel like you did me wrong. But we can get past this. And Robyn is on some, no, bitch, fuck you. Because you got on the internet and said what you said. But I don't think even with Candace saying that you're a fraud, girl, you do have some fraud ass ways. You were the one pulling out speakers. You sit here and act like you mad at Candace, but then you allow her to come to your room and walk out with your goddamn sandals, your size 15 sandals. I don't get it. I don't think that Candace is just innocent, but I don't think it's fair to act like Candace was just down to the internet cutting up and acting a fool just to cut up and act a fool. I think there were moments where Candace should get a side eye. Absolutely. Don't get it twisted. But I also understand that when I'm watching the show and I'm thinking, oh, bitch, this is how you moving? I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl. I guess we see stuff how we want to see it. Girl, we watch the show. We all watch the same show, and we all come back. We come out with a different perspective. It is what it is. I guess it's just I guess that's what it means to have your own opinion. I don't know. I'm done. Bye, y'all.